Hello everyone, it is your boy Winster and I am back at it again with another video. Today we are doing branded Despia combos post Cyberstorm access. But before we get into today's showcase, guys, do me a solid, do you a solid. Please subscribe to the channel. Also turn on the notification bell, that way you can stay up to date with all the great content that drops on this channel. I'm a streamer. If you guys want to go check that out at twitch.tv/evilwinster. I have a TikTok, Twitter, and Discord. I'm gonna link everything in the description box, so please go check out my other social media platforms. But enough of that, let's jump right into today's combos. Jumping into the first combo I wanted to showcase, it is a 2-card combo technically. It is Branded Opening, Despian Tragedy. This here is Crossout Designator. The sole purpose for this card is to be discard fodder. You could still do this combo without the discard fodder. It's just a little less optimal, so I'm gonna showcase the most optimal way. Starting in our standby phase, we're going to activate Branded Opening, and then we will discard Tragedy, and then we will special summon Quim from the deck. This resolves and goes to the grave, and then we would go Chain Link 1 Tragedy, because that's more important to search. Chain Link 2 to send a card that mentions the Fallen of Albaz from the deck to the grave. Chain Link 2 resolves first. We will send Cartesia to the grave, and then we will add the Aluber to our hand. I'm pretty sure the next play you know what's going to happen. We will normal summon the Aluber, activate effect to search a branded spell or trap, and then we will add Branded Fusion. And then I'm sure you know the next play too. We will activate Branded Fusion, and then we will send Lubellion, a light target, and the Fallen of Albaz, because we need the Fallen of Albaz. And then we will make Albion. And then we would go Chain Link 1 to fuse from field, grave, or hand. Chain Link 2, target a monster in our grave that mentions the Fallen of Albaz and special summon it because a monster left the extra deck outside of the damage step. And here we would target Cartesia, and we would go ahead and special summon her, resolves, special, fuse. We would go ahead and fuse the Fallen of Albaz, and then we will fuse the Aluber. And we are going for a dark target here. We would go for Lubellion. Now we will go ahead and activate Lubellion effect, discard for cost, the Crossout Designator. And then now we will fuse from field, grave, or banish and return it back to the respective decks. We will return himself, and we will return the Fallen of Albaz back to our deck. And then we will go into the Mirror Jade. Now you would go ahead and pop this. And then you will go ahead and special the Bestial Lubellion. Now you will activate the Bestial Lubellion effect and set directly from the deck a continuous branded spell or trap. In this case, we are choosing the Lost. And now you would go ahead and activate the Blazing Cartesia effect to fuse with the Quem. And then you will go ahead into Grangano. Grangano, Chain Link 1, branded Lost. Chain Link 2, we are searching a monster that mentions the Fallen of Albaz. We are getting the Mercurier. And then Chain Link 1 resolves, and then we are sending a monster from the extra deck or deck, light or dark, level 6 or higher. And then here, you know what we're sending, the gimmick puppet stuff, because we got the gimmicks in this deck. Now you would go ahead and proceed to go into end phase. Albion effect kicks in, and you will set directly from your deck a branded spell or trap. In this case, we will send the Expulsion, and then this is what our end board is looking like, guys. So during the draw phase, we would activate this and attempt to go into the shenanigans, giving our opponent the gimmick puppet. Special summoning the Cartesia. It's really important that you don't add this back at the end phase, because you need to special summon it. That way you could go into more fusions. Here in the field or in the graveyard, banish this cost, special summon a Despia from the extra deck. And then in this case, we will go ahead and charge it Quiritus. We have a Disruption, non-targeting banish, and then this will send the Albion or the Titaniclad, whatever you end up playing. This is a pretty solid board off of a 2-card, 3-card combo. Jumping into the next combo, guys, it is another 2-card combo, but this time I'm going to show you without the discard fodder. I'm going to show y'all the struggle. So it is consisting of Foolish Burial and Fusion Deployment. Starting us off in the main phase, because they're not quick play spell cards, we will activate the Fusion Deployment. We will reveal Grangano, and then we would go ahead and special summon Cartesia, a card that is mentioned on Grangano as fusion material. And then we will go ahead and activate the Foolish Burial. And then we will send Tragedy Tragedy was sent to the grave by card effect, and then it allows us to search a Despia monster. We will go ahead and get the Aluber. We will go ahead and normal summon the Aluber, activating its effect to search a branded spell or trap, but you know what we're adding, guys. Branded Fusion. And then we will activate Branded Fusion and send the Lubellion, and then we will send the Fallen of Albaz. And then we are going to fusion summon into the Albion. And then we would go ahead and send this to the grave because it resolved. We will activate the Albion effect, fusion with him on the field, and then we are going to fuse with the Fallen of Albaz in the grave. We're going to banish those and fusion summon Mirror Jade. We will activate Cartesia quick effect to fusion, and then we will fusion summon into the Grangano. Grangano effect is going to send a dark monster or light from extra or main, level 6 or higher, from the deck to the grave. We are sending the Gimmick Puppet Nightmare because again, we are playing the gimmicks in this deck. And then go ahead and activate Mirror Jade's effect, sending Albion to the graveyard as cost, banishing itself. And then we would go ahead and proceed to go into end phase. Albion effect activates and we will send the Branded Expulsion for the Gimmick Puppet lock. I don't recommend adding the Cartesia back to your hand. You want to keep it there, that way you could fuse, but that's what our end board looks like. During the draw phase, you will activate the Expulsion, tribute this is cost, get the Cartesia, give them the Gimmick Puppet, and they're locked. They can't special summon other than Gimmick Puppet, but no one runs Gimmick Puppet. Jumping into our third and final combo I wanted to showcase. It is a 3-card combo. Plan B once Branded Fusion gets Ash. So I wanted to show you what you could do even in that situation. So you got Bestial Sereneer, Branded Opening, and Tri-Brigade Courier. And keep in mind, even if they Ash the Branded Fusion, you're still locked into fusions for that turn. So always remember that. So starting us off, we would go ahead and activate Branded Opening, discarding the Courier. And then you are going to special summon the Quem. This resolves, goes to the grave. Quem effect, and we're going to discard a card from the deck that mentions the Fallen of Albaz, not restricted to spells, monsters, or traps. In this situation, we are going to send Albion. And then we will now activate Bestial Sereneer's effect, targeting the Courier, banishing it, and then special summoning the Bestial Sereneer. We will go ahead and activate Tri-Brigade Courier and adding a monster that mentions the Fallen of Albaz from our deck to our hand. And here we would go ahead and add the Blazing Cartesia. Now we would go ahead and activate Blazing Cartesia's effect to special summon because we have Albion, who is treated as the Fallen of Albaz on the field and or the grave. Now we get to special summon her. Now we will activate the effect of the Albion, and then we will send a branded spell or trap or Fallen of Albaz from our deck to our grave. And then in this situation, we are sending the Expulsion. And because we activated this card from our graveyard, we don't get to draw a card. It just goes at the bottom of our deck. Now we will go ahead and activate the Cartesia effect, and then we will go ahead and fusion summon into Grangano. Now we got a couple of effects to activate. We're going to go Chain Link 3 Quem, targeting the Blazing Cartesia, so this would be the last thing to resolve. Special summon that. We would go Chain Link 2 Bestial Sereneer, sending a branded spell or trap from our deck to our grave. Here we will send Retribution, and then Chain Link 1 would be Grangano, sending a lighter dark monster from our deck or extra deck to the grave, level 6 or higher. Again, we are with the shenanigans. We are sending Gimmick Puppet Nightmare. And then now we will go ahead and activate Retribution, banish itself for cost, to add a branded spell or trap from our graveyard to our hand. We would activate this, and then we will set the Expulsion, setting up the Gimmick Puppet lock. During the draw phase, you would activate this. So again, this is under the Branded Fusion getting Ash. I think this is still a very solid board, guys. You still get the Gimmick Puppet lock. You still get to stop your opponent from playing. Okay guys, that is it for today's combo tutorial. I had a lot of fun putting these combos together, and I hope that they help you with your Branded Despia deck. These new cards that were released in Cyberstorm Axis are phenomenal. Quim always being treated as a Despia monster is fucking insane, and I cannot wait to see what the community puts together. The good thing about branded Despia continues to get support, and now with Cyberstorm Axis they're getting access to synchro cards. There are multiple ways that you can play this strategy and not only limited to fusions, so I can't wait to see if the branded Despia community puts something together. But until next time guys, that is it for today's video. Please be sure to leave a like and comment. Also subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the video. And if you have any kind of feedback to help your viewing experience, please be sure to leave it in the comment section. I read every single comment. But until next time guys, my name is Winster and you guys have a good rest of your day.